Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to show you how to do your front tires alignment on your driveway. So we're going to deal with toe in, toe out alignment. And first of all, put your car on jack stands or ramps like I'm doing. And ramps are not recommended because you're going to have the tires rubbing on that plastic. But I tried this many times, it's not going to be a problem. If you're more comfortable with jack stands, you could do that. And if you have access without jacking up the tires, you could just put a piece of plywood or a cardboard underneath to make the tire slides easily while you are doing the adjustments. So in order to start doing the adjustment, you need to make this nut at the end of the outer tire ride loose, and the same way on the other side. That one there should be 21 millimeter. That one is this one is already loose. Let's go to the other one. Should be loose now. It's a little bit hard to, yeah, there you go, it's loose. So make it loose like that, a few turns, and make sure you have no rust. Same way there. The next step is to put your steering wheel on the center position. So what I did is having a string ready, I used one of the construction tools, but you can use any string and put it as high as the center of your tire. So that string is going to be adjusted with the back tire, and we're going to make it parallel. So here we went about 1.5 inches, and we keep adjusting the front till you get on both sides the same amount. This is also 1.5 inches, and that way you make sure it's not going to move, and that's how you're going to have your wheels aligned. So I got on this front tire, on this side I got 1 7/8 inches, and on the other one I got 1 13 inches, and that's going to be a toe in. Means the wheels are a little bit toward the center like that, and that is a good way to keep the front tires, because when you are in a highway speed, your tires are going to tend to open, and that way we are going to align both tires. This one didn't need any alignments. Remember, on some cars you got the back tires sticking out more than the front. This is the same case we have here. So on the other side we have the same setup, the center block, and the string goes all the way to the front of the car. And I got adjusted. Here I got 1.25 inches, and here I got 1.25 inches. Sorry, it's a little bit hard. You have to be a little on top of the string to see it. And in the front, let's see if we have the same measurement in the back and the front. Let's see. We got here, we got 1 inch, about 1 inch in the back, and in the front we got inch. It's about 1 3/8 inches. So this distance is longer than the other one. So what that means like our tires going in like that. So we got a toe in. So how we adjust that? We go underneath and try to we go underneath, and the tie rod, the outer tie rod and the inner tie rod assembly It's from the front on this side. So in order to have that front going out the way it's supposed to be, we need to adjust it. So before we do the adjustment, let's explain how the system works. So we got the outer tie rod hooked directly to the tire, and the inner tie rod here, and they're threaded to each other. So in our case, we got the front going toward us. It's about an extra quarter of an inch in, so we need to have it back out. So so what we need to do is to try to loosen on the inner tie rod going counterclockwise, and it's like loosening it. That's gonna give us more room. And in some inner tie rods you find a shape of your wrench to tighten it or loosen it, but in this case we don't have it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a channel lock plier like this, try to turn it. So for more smoothness, you could simply remove that clamp for the boot in the inner tie rod. So when you just turn the inner tie rod, you don't have this boot being like turning and twisting with it. So let's go back out about a quarter inch. Actually, I want to go out about 3/16, and I'll leave 1/16 as a toe in. So we're gonna loosen that. And one of the tricks is you got that nut turning with you and the inner tie rod, so you can measure that gap between that nut and the outer tie rod and see if it's going out that about a quarter. You can just eyeball it, and it's about when it's about a quarter, you just go out and check it from the outside. So I turn about a turn and a half. Let's see how it's gonna look like in the outside. Take our measurement tape. So remember, we got here in the back about an inch. Make sure our string is not moving, and let's see how we have. So we still feel close. We didn't even move about a 16. So let's keep turning. Once we're done, don't forget to tighten your tighten back the nuts, or I'm just gonna tighten. Don't go crazy on tightening anything.